Hi, it's Clark Reid, back with today's tech headlines. If you like our reports, we sure love it if you'd crush that like button for us. And you can also subscribe, hit the little bell, and you'll know when each new report is ready for you. Apple is apparently planning a $50 across-the-board price hike for all iPhone 17 models. MacRumors.com says this is to offset rising component costs and the China tariffs. The news came in an investor note from Jefferies analyst Edison Lee. Actually, with Trump's China tariffs, Apple is eating a lot of the cost increase, but it's decided to pass along at least some of it to consumers. Cupertino will try to position the increases worth it due to new features and design changes, and won't be blaming the hike on the tariffs, not wanting to anger the thin-skinned Donald Trump. The Online Safety Act just went into effect last Friday in the United Kingdom, and the law requires porn platforms and other adult content sites to implement user age verifications. And not shockingly, the use of VPNs, virtual private networks, has already spiked over the weekend. According to Wired.com, experts had expected that surge. And besides VPNs, apparently users are trying to use a video game called Death Stranding that has a photo mode. They take a selfie of a character and submit it to the age-gated forum content. What the Online Safety Act requires is that websites hosting porn, self-harm, suicide, and eating disorder content have to implement highly effective quote-unquote age checks for visitors from the United Kingdom. Checks can include uploading an ID document and a selfie for validation and analysis. On the upside, for UK regulators, over 6,600 pro websites have introduced age checks so far. I'm still processing the fact that there are that many porn websites. I don't think I've even visited close to that many websites of any kind in my whole life. There's a good deal of resistance and skepticism about age verification online, as we talked about just now and also yesterday in our story about the app designed to protect women from bad dates. That got hacked, and their driver's licenses and other information compromised. Now, TechCrunch.com says YouTube is taking a little bit different approach, rolling out age estimation tech to identify U.S. teens so they can apply additional protections for the kids. The company says it will use a variety of signals to determine the user's possible age, regardless of what the user entered in the birthday slot when they signed up for an account. When the platform marks somebody as a teen, it introduces new protections and experiences, which include disabling personalized ads, safeguards that limit repetitive viewing of certain types of content, and enabling digital well-being tools like screen time and bedtime reminders, among others. Now, those are the same safeguards they already had in effect for those that have identified as teens, but now YouTube will use their system to check. If someone's flagged as a teen, by the way, and they aren't a teen, you've got an option to verify age with a credit card, government ID, or selfie. Don't give them your driver's license. Google has announced that it will sign the European Union's AI Code of Practice, and Gadget.com notes the act was passed in 2024, but a lot of it has yet to go into effect. It'll take months or even years, and the code is non-binding. It's a voluntary pact. Meta has already said it won't sign on, calling the code, quote, overreach. The EU's AI Act is the first of its kind from a major regulator, and it's comprehensive in its approach. Meanwhile, the United States is only in the early stages of determining its approach to AI regulation. Obligations under the EU AI Act start kicking in on August 1st of this year, with all AI models to be fully compliant by August 2027. I'm Clark Reid, and you're Technified for now.